3 years ago, I got started selling name brand products on Amazon FBA, and 10 months later, I had over $100,000 profit in the bank. Amazon Online Arbitrage completely changed my life, and it's also changed the lives of dozens of my students as well. We'll pop a whole bunch of them up on screen. In this video, I'm gonna show you the best Amazon FBA product research strategy for 2024 and take you beginner to expert in one video. And keep in mind, guys, this does not require buying any risky products in bulk, a ton of expensive and complicated software, or tons of time. All we're looking at right here, guys, is finding discounted name brand products that we can flip on Amazon for a profit. We're here inside the Amazon product page of a winning product. I'm gonna show you guys here, and then we're gonna see how we went ahead and find it and show you guys the best product research strategy for beginners. So you're gonna get everything you need to know to get started finding profitable name brand products today. So we can see this listing right here. These Goodfellow shorts are currently in the buy box on Amazon for about $42. This is where we wanna be as sellers in the buy box. Amazon gives the buy box to everyone that's priced competitively with good delivery dates, and it rotates between the different sellers. So we can see on this specific listing, there's 4 other sellers, for example, and Amazon's gonna rotate everyone who's within like 5 to 10% of the buy box right there. We can also see this listing has 19 reviews. So while we don't know exactly how fast it sells, we do know it's sold in the past. Now, a lot of beginners think that this requires a ton of expensive and complicated software. That's actually not true at all. All you need to do Amazon FBA product research in 2024 for online arbitrage is gonna be 2 very inexpensive software tools, SellerAmp and Keepa. So SellerAmp over here is our product research tool, which is basically gonna tell us how profitable a product is and how fast it sells, even with all the shipping, fees, product costs, literally everything that goes into a specific listing here. So we can see the SellerAmp Chrome extension over here. You can actually try completely free on our website, selleramp.com, for 2 weeks. We can see right here, taking a look, that the BSR is 108K. The BSR is how fast a listing sells. It's important to note, guys, the lower the sales rank, the better. And as a beginner, you wanna take a look at listings below 150 or below a 200,000 rank for the most part, and lower the sales rank, the better. So a 1K rank sells better than a 10K rank, which sells better than a 50K rank, which sells better than a 150K rank, for example. But this listing's totally cool because it's going for about a 108K rank currently. So we can see this sells well. And we're also gonna take a look at how to see if it sells well over time. Now we can see as well, the max cost here on SellerAmp is $20. So that's what we need to be in order to be profitable here at our 30% ROI minimum right here. So if we put out $20, even after shipping, fees, etc., we'd get back about $6 profit, which is a 30% ROI. I can see, however, that over on the Target website that these are going for about $19. So if we plug in $19, after shipping, fees, sales tax, literally everything, we're gonna make about $8 profit and a 40% ROI, but it gets even better. If I take a look over at Cardbear, I can actually purchase a discounted gift card right here and get an additional discount on Target, probably in the ballpark range of between 4 and 9%. Say a lot of these gift card sites are currently giving 5% off, for example. So if we go ahead and multiply this by 0.95 to take off that 5%, now this listing gets even better, right? So as a beginner, you wanna take a look at listings below 150K rank with $3 plus profit per unit and a 30% plus ROI. And we can see this is a winning product considering it has about $8.50 profit and a 48% ROI. Now, I know some of you guys are commenting about the private label alert. For example, we can see in this case, there's actually a bunch of other sellers on this listing, and none of the sellers on this listing look to be the brand, which means that this isn't actually private label. It's just suspected private label on SellerAmp right here. Now, we took a look at SellerAmp to show us how fast this listing sells and if it's profitable today. But what Keepa is going to allow us to do is see if this listing's profitable over time. So when you first initially get the Keepa Chrome extension right here, we can see there's actually 3 charts showing right here. I'd recommend clicking sub ranks here to take away that middle chart. It's not really helpful data. And what Keepa allows us to do is see how a listing's actually performed over time ever since it was added on Amazon. So we can see this listing was actually created relatively recent. It was about 54 days ago, but we can see pretty much the whole time ever since like late August, this has been above $40, which is a nice profitable product. Really, the low point here is like 39.88. We can plug in there. You can see all the lifetime data on a product. So if it's been around for 10 years, you can actually see that on there. However, you primarily want to focus on the 3-month data on Keepa specifically. So we can see this is an example of a winning product, and just what we want to take a look for with online arbitrage is proven big name brands customers are already searching for, that we can see proven sales history on Amazon, right? That we can go ahead and take a look at properly. So there's 2 Keepa charts you want to take a look at, right? You definitely want to hit sub ranks, take away that middle one. The top Keepa chart shows the price and the demand, shows the sales rank over time and the price over time. And the bottom chart shows the competition. I get asked all the time, how much competition is too much competition on a specific listing? It actually doesn't really matter because there's some products that have 100 sellers that sell really, really well. And that can still totally be cool. But if the offer count, that the competition's recently shot up, the price is probably going to go down. On this specific listing, for example, we can see the competition's largely consistent between like 2 and 4, for example, and the price is really stable. So we can realistically assume that people would be dropping their price if they weren't making money, and they're not dropping their prices. So we can assume people are making money on this product, for example. And now, how do we actually find other products from here? A lot of beginners think the best way to find products is to just go to random websites and look through the clearance section like Target, Walmart, Kohl's, for example. That's actually a terrible way to do product research if you're a beginner. Instead, what makes a lot more sense to do is look inside the storefronts of other Amazon sellers using what's called the storefront stalking method to find other winning products from there. So if we scroll down here on SellerAmp, we can go ahead and see the other sellers that are carrying this product. And now we want to open up sellers that we can see are making lots of money, aka they have higher review counts. So this seller has 194 reviews, for example. Anything above like 10, honestly, is a higher review count. 150, for example, right here, we can see 148. I believe the seller has none right here. Yeah, we can see the seller has none, right? And there can still be good stuff in those sellers, for example. When I do storefront stalking mine, typically I'll just open up everyone, right? And then we can actually take a look inside these seller storefronts and see all the different brands they carry and filter into any specifics that we want to. We can also see their total ASIN count right here on SellerAmp, and we can see all the different categories they carry right here. So we can see, I mean, you can sell all different types of products in your store at one time. For example, the seller has clothing, shoes, jewelry, health and household, beauty and personal care, a ton of different stuff, for example. Say we want to take a look at more Goodfellow & Co. products, for example, right? We can take a look in here and we can see there's those shorts we found profitably, right? We can also see there's these t-shirts right here, for example. We can see they got 5 views. It's a 231K, which is a rank, which is a little bit high. We'll take a look at that. For example, it is Q4, so demand's up across the board here. 500K rank, not going to look at those. 108K rank, we already found those guys good, and we can see, fortunately, high ranks as well. So now we can take a look at the Carter's brand, for example, too. 100K rank, we can take a look at that. Right, we can see a little bit higher here, 58K rank. We can take a look at that, for example. And what we basically just want to do is open up listings where we can see ourselves finding them profitable via the max cost rate. We can see this has a red sales rank here, which says it's not good, but that's just because it's in 2%, but this is just a smaller category, for example. We can totally take a look at that as well. And the nice part is, guys, we can pretty quickly see a bunch of listings other people are making money on here, and then we can go ahead and track these listings down, for example. Like Yankee Candle, for example, here, 24K rank. We can take a look at those, right? 161K rank. Looks like the price is just tanked recently. Looking at that Keepa chart, so probably not going to worry about that, right? 300K rank right here, a little bit higher here. And then we can take a look through other sellers as well and just open up all their fast selling listings, for example, here, and then go ahead and see, okay, what else they got, right? So 23K rank or 23 price point right there, 1,500 reviews though, probably sells pretty well. Right, we can take a look at those. Going right here, looks like a really good sales rank on these, about 15K. I like the look of those as well. Right, and that's just basically what I want to do, guys, here is open up listings we can see other Amazon sellers making money on, right, and take a page out of their book and see what we can track down profitably right here as well. So the first order of business, guys, want to go down here to the variations tab on Keepa, for example, and then I definitely recommend pausing this video and moving your variation columns around similar to mine. What I'm looking for here, guys, is good offer count movement, which constitute that this item sells well, for example. So we can see off count's up a little bit across the board here, but for like the past month, it has been pretty much the same on a lot of these guys. So these are here for like 30, for example. And now we want to go ahead and see what we can pay for this listing. So these are currently buy box for about 35 right here. So 34.55 right here. That puts our max cost right at 15. If you like these examples of winning products, the other content I put out, and want to just be closer to me and have more direct access to me, now's a great time to apply for my coaching program with the Q4 rush coming up soon. I'll leave a link down below in the description for my coaching program application if you want to see some of the people we've helped. We'll pop a whole bunch of them up on screen right here as well. See a bunch of the students we've helped and everything. So if you want personalized one-on-one access to me and just be coached by me and be around other Amazon sellers crushing the game, take a look at the link in the description and apply for the coaching program. Back to the winning product examples. Right now, we can see it's a little bit higher sales rank here, but taking a look at the Keepa chart, I can see there's some good up and down movement here. So this actually does look to be selling pretty well. Now let's plug this in on Google and see what we can do. So it looks like these are going for 17 right here. So at 17, we can see this is actually pretty close to being profitable. We can take off like 5% for the discounted gift card here as well from Card Bear Top Cash Back and see, unfortunately, it's not quite there. A really good pro tip if you're a beginner seller, and just this is a huge mistake I see sellers of all levels making, is not organizing their leads and going ahead and getting notified and just seeing when stuff becomes good in the future. So for example, what you can actually do is go here and hit track products, for example, on Keepa, and then go ahead and actually get notified when this hits 37 or 38, for example, via email right here. And we can see long term, this has been 42 in the past couple months, you know, back in May, June, for example. And I can go ahead and organize these in a SellerAmp spreadsheet using the one-click export feature to Google Sheets here and put this in an almost good spreadsheet. And then if I get an email notification that that listing became good again, I can go ahead and consider snag right there. But unfortunately, gonna have to pass on that right here. I don't like the offer count going up on this prog, so probably gonna pass on that as well, right? We can see here, take a look at the variations on this guy, see if there's any of these moving specifically well via the variations tab, which there may or may not be, right? And we can see, don't really see any good movement on those here. We can try filtering by reviews as well. Yeah, pretty just slow movement across the board on all the variations here. I'm not liking those guys. Check this out here. Interesting. So this is a, very small category here, as we can see via the sales rank movement right there. So let's see 21, for example, right here. Let's see. No buy box on this listing. Don't automatically avoid stuff without a buy box though, guys. It's a big mistake a lot of beginners make. We need to pay $8 right here. So we can see, 13. So Belk tends to have pretty good gift cards. We can see what Belk, yeah, wow. Okay. So pretty significant here. So we can see like 14.5, 10% here. So we can see at 13 right here, we can take off that discounted gift card here. So 13, take off discounted gift card there. Not good. We'll keep moving. And that's key, is you guys can get rock and roll and get a nice rhythm looking up all these SKUs here. And once you find a winning product, then you have other good sellers to look off as well. So let's see, we need to pay 12 right here. So what I think these guys are is I think during like Black Friday and Prime Day, which is actually coming up, they go to like $3, for example. I bet you that's like 50% off. So that actually does make that nice and profitable in this case, but this would be something I want to avoid. There is a lot of nice movement on this product, and it has sold well for like a year. Taking a look at the Keepa, we can see offer down just inflated, leading the price to going down. So in this case, this was definitely too much competition on this specific product right here. Take a look at these. Oh, so these are cool. These are like $22, for example, right here. Offer count up a tad. We'll take a look at the variations though and see here. So let's see, 21, for example, right here, 22, right? So let's see here, 21, for example, right here, right? Let's see, so 3 months right here. Ton of reviews on this listing, so we can see people are definitely making money on this. Let's see, 21.50 right here. We can see relatively slow offer count movement, but we can see people haven't really dropped their price, and we can see some good offer count movement back here too. This is also just a giftable type of item, for example, here. So if this is profitable enough, this could totally be cool. For example, so let's see, 5-pack of tank tops right here. Let's see. So these are here going for $14, for example. Right, and I believe there's a coupon code on here as well. Check the gift card situation on Carter's as well too. Oh, so we can see, very significant gift cards here, right? So we can see, right, we can also look ahead and Google like Carter's coupon codes. For example, you can always check there. There's also the cashback and coupon extensions as well, like Capital and Shopping, for example. We can see if there's anything on here. We can see Capital and Shopping. Take a look there. Boom, not showing anything on there. For example, we can see, take a look here, 20% off right here. Okay, so we can see here, yeah, show coupon code. So say that goes ahead and works, right? We're here at 14, for example, right? We take off 20% right here. We take off the gift card here, which look to be around 15%. Not bad and close, right? Just not, unfortunately, not quite there with 16% ROI. So I'm not liking that. Right, let's see 24, for example, right here. Take a look at these guys. So here in the variations right here as well. Give this a quick Google, just using the Google button on SellerAmp right here. When it's 16, for example, right here. And let's see, 30. I mean, this looks pretty good here, up at 30, and only one seller too. Okay, 22, for example, right here. So let's see, so this is 16, for example, right here. So this Belk, we had pretty good coupon, for example. So 16 here. Then we want to go ahead and take off that gift card. It's not quite going to be good on those, for example. So 16, take off the gift card right there. Not quite there, unfortunately. So I'll have to keep it moving. No problem right here, guys. Let's see, right? Not every listing is going to be profitable, for example. Good offer count movement here. Let's see 21, for example, a little bit slower on there. So 16, have to get these really, really cheap. Let's see, 14, so that's definitely not going to work. Let's see, let's keep cooking through these seller storefronts, for example, here. So let's see, we're getting a little high ranked on those as well. Take a look at Jockey, for example, right here. Yankee Candle, for example, as well too. See, so these are going here. Take a look at these guys as well right here too. So first order business, want to take a look at the variations right here. Yeah, so $50 right here. Okay, so this is, it doesn't show any specific movement here, but this could totally be good just because it's only ever been the one seller, for example, right here. So let's see if we can try this down. Seller is the brand, for example, here too. But we can see, yeah, people have made money on this right here. So we can see, take a look at these as well. Right, and we take a look at some of these other listings too right here as well. See Calvin Klein, for example, right here, 14. Take a look at those right here, 5K rank right there as well. Right, so we want to take a look at the variations here and get rocking and rolling here. This is, pretty standard proc research session. We can see 46, for example, right here. Yeah, this is a 3-pack here. Wow, 46. So we can pay like $20 for this. This will totally be cool. For example, here, let's see, $46. Take a look here. t-shirts here. Boom. Yeah, so cotton, let's see, there's the crew necks right there. Yes, we can see crew necks, for example, right here, right? Boom, so you see 19.97 right here, so 19.97 right here on a Nordstrom Rack. And then we definitely want to see if there's any discounted gift cards here on Nordstrom Rack as well. Not amazing, honestly, 3.7%, but just for the case here, like we'll see, we'll take off 3%, for example, right there. Pad the stats a little bit more. Nordstrom Rack also, I think, has good rewards. To Buoyant C, Amazon's actually on this right here, Buoyant C. Amazon isn't dominating the buy box here, and even at 40, where it's been, for example, this is still totally cool, for example, right there. And that's after shipping, sales tax, fees, etc. And then what I definitely want to do as well is take a look and see if there's any other variations of this product that make sense too. And now you guys can go ahead and get storefront stock from here and find other sellers that are crushing it, or the other listing we took a look at that was close, for example. Right, on any listing you see people making money on, aka the price not going down and the offer count going up and down, people selling out, for example, that stuff you want to pursue as well. And that's the basics of Amazon online arbitrage for product research, guys. You want to get SellerAmp, get Keepa, and get after its storefront stock, and make sure to be factoring those discounts from, for example, Capital One Shopping, the free extension, coupon, discounted gift cards from Card Bear and Top Cashback as well, and all the holidays coming up, for example, Halloween, early Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and Christmas deals are going to be great as well. Hope this tutorial was super helpful, guys. Make sure if you have any questions, let me know down below in the comments. Subscribe for more. And if you guys want personalized one-on-one access to me and you want to be coached directly by me to scale up your Amazon business, take a look at the link in the description for my coaching program application and check out this video for more awesome Amazon seller education. I'll see you guys in the next one.